Hello and welcome to the Philippines. This is a walk from downtown area, Cologne Street area, up to uptown area, around Fuente, Osmena Circle. And run into a number of encounters and discussions along the way. There's a radiator repair shop there. So just if you need those kind of services, you just ask around. You need a mechanic, you need a carpenter, electrician. Ask the locals. They know somebody who knows somebody. Anyway, we're going to the first discussion we're going to have. There's a lady up here that has a little shop. She sells helmets and motorized scooters, and you'll find lots of pension houses out here walking up and down the streets. Anyway, let's get into the discussion here. How much gasoline?
1.5 liter.
Huh?
Full tank.
1.5 liter.
Yes.
How
Yes.
far can you go on that, you think?
From here to Danao. You know Danao from here?
I know that now.
1 liter only.
1 liter.
One way.
Okay.
8.50.
All right. Liter and a half. Over. Stand. Like, Good brakes, I think. $15,000. And 15,000 is about 300 US dollars for that little scooter. Anyway, let's find out about the helmets. Got how much are helmets?
Helmet.
Huh? How much is a good helmet?
Good helmet. You want good helmet?
Yeah, not a bad helmet.
Evo. 4.5.
Huh?
4.5. Evo.
4,500?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, this one. This one for 8.
Guaranteed to save me.
8 for 8. Dual visor.
Dual visor. Okay.
One visor, I mean single visor, only for 5.
For 5.
Evo.
Oh,
But
what's
the cheaper one, 1.8.
1.8. Okay. All right.
Then
How much?
half face,
Oh,
cheaper
okay.
one, 900 only.
Okay. How much is my head worth, you think?
I don't know. Maybe you fit. This is the place, and this is why I like to walk. When I walk, I run into people, and I find things. And going on further down the road, time to cross over here, and we'll talk to some construction workers there. I think there was a underground water drainage pipe that had a leak, or they were replacing something. Anyway, they're digging a big hole up here, and we will have a little chat with them. Nice walk along here. There are areas where the sidewalks are in pretty good shape, but most areas they have left the trees in the sidewalk, which is nice. It provides shade and other things, and but you know, if you were handicapped in a wheelchair or something like that, it does make it exceptionally challenging. In fact, occasionally you'll see a guy in a wheelchair, and they'll be taking the road, just like a lot of people walk the road. You see these steel plates here. They've already finished the other side of the street. They've been putting in fiber cable, internet fiber cable, as well as some electrical lines under the street. So I don't know how many years it will be before the wires come down from the above streets, but it will in time, I suspect. I remember the first time I walked down this street from this uptown area, and I was headed down to Cologne Street
downtown Cebu City, and I stopped to ask some people, make sure I was on the right. There was a Y in the road, two main roads went off. Wanted to know for sure which one would be the best one to take, and said, no, it's too far to walk. You take such and such jeepney or get a taxi, sir. And I said, no, I'm walking. And I told them, when I walk, I meet people like you, nice people, helpful people. And anyway, so they said, yeah, go down this road, but be careful, be careful. And I'm not sure what that meant, but they were concerned that this foreigner was wandering into areas that he hadn't been, and they weren't sure how safe it would be. Anyway, we're going to come upon this construction site. They are repairing, doing some repair, I think, to some drainage pipes. So let's stop and take a look at that. Good afternoon. Hello. You have a leak? Yeah. A broken pipe, huh? Camera, video, yeah. I have a YouTube channel called Amazing Philippines. So maybe this week you will be famous. All the girls will be calling you. All right. Hello. Good afternoon. If you can strap it onto your bike, you can carry it, whatever it is. I've even seen somebody stick a refrigerator sideways on the back of one of those. Go on down the road. That was, I don't know if they ever made it to their destination. I suspect they probably did, but now here's a jeepney. He's either coming down out of the mountains, delivering something down to the market, probably Carbone Market up there. I suspect selling their goods that they grow. Maybe their handicrafts, whatever it is. They've got a private jeepney like that. And they strap their goods up on top or sometimes inside, along with the family, the workers, and they head out to the markets to sell their goods. Anyway, right across the street from here is a big cemetery, and you have the cemetery stone, the burial markers makers over there lined up and down the street. And just a couple days ago, one of those guys got shot and killed. Apparently some guy had ordered a headstone and he had paid for it, and the guy didn't deliver on time apparently, and there was an argument. The guy who bought the stone pulled out a gun, shot the guy, and I have not heard. There was hot pursuit going on a couple days ago. Not sure if they ever found the guy or not, but crazy. I have backtracked a bit on my walk with this portion of the video, and come across, I guess what you'd call a truck stop here in the Philippines. And I don't see a lot of parking. Like back in the U.S., you have big truck stops, big travel centers. Some of them holding 500 to 1,000 trucks. And I have not seen anything like that, travel centers here. They're just little local places. A lot of times these diesel trucks will pull into a regular petrol station, gasoline station, and fuel up. Oftentimes these drivers, there's two drivers, or there's a driver and a helper to a truck, and little to no in the way of a sleeping compartment in most of these trucks. Very small if there is, these cab over engine COEs. And here in this region, very seldom do you see a conventional, a longer nose truck. Just about everything is single axle. single drive axle, and occasionally you see a twin axle truck, but they have they pull some pretty heavy weight there, so they're putting an awful lot of weight on that single axle, but they need it because of the tight places that they need to get into. You can turn and back a lot sharper into areas if your truck is shorter, of course, than if you have that extra axle back there. I often see these guys parked in the warehouse districts, or they're parked waiting to load or unload someplace, and they're just sleeping. They're sitting in the seat sleeping, got their foot up on the dash or steering wheel, and they're just trying to make the best of it, get sleep while they can. So I don't think they run logbooks. I don't know if they have any regulations as far as how many hours they can drive in a day, and that's how you carry. If you got a motorbike, you just hang those bags wherever you can. Anyway, we'll wrap up this video, and by the way, we've gone into our southwest monsoons, which is our wet season generally, and so the winds have changed from the northeast east to from the southwest. Anyway, stay safe, stay healthy. See you next time.